Hey guys, you want to play Exploding Kittens again? Since you're all over 7 and there's 4 of us here, let's do it.
No, I want Chinese food.
Chinese food? Ugh, what are you drinking?
Rum.
Rum. And you got tequila. You guys, I'll tell you. Alright, well, we'll play Exploding Kittens later since we'll go eat, but you know what? I want Chinese food too. I can make some egg drop soup. I got all the stuff in the fridge to do it. It's just we've been here for 22 days. You know, that's a good idea. Let's go do it.
Yum!
Here are my favorite seasonings. Now, I know this is an Asian style dish, but you know what? I gotta love the Latin flavors. So I use some Goya with saffron. I know I can't say it right. Sazón. And I also like some chicken bouillon. I like this powder stuff. Okay, the secret to any chicken stock or soup is chicken. Now I have some pieces here. These are just some breasts. I took the fat off. Maybe not every bit. A little bit in a soup doesn't hurt. Actually helps to get that in there. Oops. Now this is actually a nice cold pan of water. It's 2 quarts. I haven't turned on the heat yet. I like to put the chicken in at the beginning and let it cook slow as it heats up. And then when it comes to boil, we'll turn it down to the simmer. We'll see that. And then I'll take the chicken out and I'll shred it up and do something different, chicken salad or something else. So, but I also like to put in at this time is the seasonings. Let me get this bag open. See, this is real cooking here. Doesn't work. Okay, there we go. Let's just dump that in there. Again, this is the packet with the saffron, and it'll make it turn a really gold color, really pretty. And that's where you get a lot of that extra coloring to the egg drop soup. Some add turmeric in it. Some actually add yellow food coloring. But I add this instead. It's wonderful flavoring. It's kind of mild, rich color. And then add in my chicken stock. Again, I don't measure this. Just a couple of shakes. I mean, we'll adjust the seasonings later. You don't want it too much because it is really salty. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Medium temperature. I'll stir it up, put the lid on, and check it, and slowly as the temperature rises, we'll go ahead and just keep stirring it. Then we get to the nice boil, we'll turn it down to a full simmer, and we have the rest of our ingredients in a little bit. Okay, we're heating it up. And again, I like to stir it up here. Again, get all that seasoning stirred. It'll dissolve really well when it cooks. I said I just turned this on just moments ago. And you can see the lovely colored broth compared to the chicken. It'll turn a nice golden color. This is going to be good. Okay, let's check on this. It's been about 15 minutes. Oh yeah, look at that. That's good. That is good. Oops, a couple pieces stuck together there. Let's separate those. Yeah, you can see they're picking up some of that golden color as they absorb the liquid and the salt. Tell you what, I'm going to leave that uncovered. I'm going to turn the temp down slightly so it can start simmering. There we go. That looks good. Take a look at that. Okay, we'll let that go for a little while longer. Make sure that chicken's cooked through. That is looking good. You can see how quieting and relaxing this is. Let that chicken go. As it's cooking, it's bubbling and boiling, rising and sinking. While we're all home quarantining. This is the best entertainment we have. I'll tell you what, the house smells terrific. Can't beat this. All that's missing is a little whale music, some dancing. But we're going to keep this going. Okay, the chicken are done. Let's go ahead and take a look. And I got a nice white plate so you can see that they did take up some of that liquid, some of that broth, some of that salty flavoring in there. It's going to absorb in, and that is going to be really delicious. And you can see that's picked up a golden color. Now we're going to let that cool and then do whatever you would like with those. Shred them. I'm going to go ahead and just slice those up and put those into a lovely wrap for lunch tomorrow. Now look at that broth. It's still good. It's still simmering. It's still very, very hot. As you stir it, you can see that golden color. Now there's still a lot of solids and fat and some flavorings in there. So I'll tell you what, we're going to cool this down a wee bit so it's not so scalding, so it's okay to work with. We're going to go ahead and strain that into a big old bowl. Get those solids out of there. We don't want that in our next bit of soup. Your egg drop soup, we want the solids to be the eggs, not this. So we're going to let this cool down. Okay, let's go ahead and strain this. This does show up on camera. This is a one-time shot here, but I'm just going to pour it to a strainer into a bowl. And yeah. And I'm going to not take it right to the very edge. I'm going to get rid of that last little bit. I know that's probably where all the flavor is going to be. That's also where all the solids were. And let's go ahead and pull this out. Okay, there's going to be some still in there. That's okay. I mean, we're not trying to get it completely as a clear broth. So I'm going to go ahead and taste a little bit of it here. It's still pretty warm. Oh, that's really good. That is good. Okay, definitely needs the salt. And so I'm going to go ahead and put some more of that chicken bouillon back into it when I put it in the pot and reheat it. Okay, we're back at the slow simmer here. And we're going to add our ultra flavors. Now, I've added some more of that chicken bouillon with the ground ginger and that white pepper. So I have all that here in one container. I'm going to add it all in and mix it up. Oh yeah, oh shit, smell this. This has an ultra odor. Okay, there's a couple of lumps from some of the spices. I'm going to go ahead and stir it for a few minutes to make sure all of those get broken up. You can see the getting stuck on the side. That's okay. Just give it a few moments to stir. I'll keep going and we'll get back to this in just a moment. Okay, we're all brought back up to a nice simmer, as you can see it. Now, what I like to do is I like to put my eggs in a measuring cup like this. It's 3 eggs. I mixed up with 1 tablespoon of water. And then I like to go ahead and slightly stir. Now, I usually do this in a cup, but when you pour it, the cup does not allow a nice slow stream. If you pour too fast, it'll just create a lot of small lumps, and just that's not tasty. You want these threads. So keep going in a whatever circular manner, going counterclockwise. If you're below the equator, you can go clockwise. You understand what that means? Just keep going slow with the eggs. Slow, and keep stirring. Keep stirring. That's where the magic happens. If you just dump this in, they'll cook fine. It'll be okay. It's just everything will be kind of just real small and grainy. But this is where you get your awesome threads. I mean, you can see those there. That's what you're looking for. I mean, that's why you want egg drop soup. If you don't want egg drop soup, just dump it in and just have just green soup. It still tastes the same. I'll give you that. But the texture and the silkiness won't be there. Look at those. Oh, you can see as I'm stirring. It is really coming together fine. Oh, yeah. Just take your time here. This should take you a few minutes. Look at this. Just keep stirring. Keep slowly pouring. This is why you don't do it in just a little from a cup. If you use a bowl or something like that and stir it, you won't get these threads like that. Oh, that is looking good. I know I'm sorry for the banging. I'm going to give this just a moment more to heat through and cook through, and then we'll serve. Okay, here we go. This is looking good. Now, earlier I cooked that in some chicken to have some chicken broth, and you know what? I shredded a little bit here, and that is going to be really good with this. Just take a few ladles. Yeah. Now, if you had some wonton noodles to put in here with this, oh, that would be awesome. Really good. Unfortunately, during the home quarantining that we're under, I don't have any. So I do have my Asian bowl, which is live, love, prosperity, or something, I don't know, but we'll fill that up and enjoy that. Oh yeah. So I don't have any of these wonton noodles that I normally enjoy with this. Unfortunately, all the stores are out and all the restaurants are closed. So you'll get some, but you know what? It's good just like this. All right, let's have our soup. It looks good. It's nice. It's still warm. It's so good. You'll love this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's as good as the Chinese restaurant, even though this is a little different. Not completely Chinese because we use a lot of Latin style flavorings in the beginning, but this was a really good idea. This soup is terrific. I highly recommend it. Please like and subscribe. Leave some comments down below. And I thank you, everybody. Stay safe right now. Testing that pan, test that pan. Let's test that pan. This is a testing of the pan. Let's test that pan. Test that pan, test that pan.